Sup nerds, today I'm going to teach you how to stream GBA games from a real Game Boy Advance. You could also use this to watch these Game Boy Advance video cartridges on a TV or a monitor. This was a custom order I did a while back. I'm not taking any more custom orders right now, so please don't ask. Sean wanted to be able to play his physical carts on real hardware and stream it to his Twitch channel. I thought this was a super cool idea, so I was very down. I'll have everything you need for this linked down below, and don't forget to use code JAKE for 10% off when you buy your mod kit from Retro Game Repair Shop. I think that's enough intro, so let's just get to it. Here's today's donor. Let's start with tearing it down. There are 6 tri-wing screws on the back and 1 Phillips head in the battery compartment. Now take the back off and struggle for a couple seconds to remove the sides and L&R. Struggling is optional. After that, remove the 2, sometimes 3 Phillips screws holding the board down. Then you can pop these 2 tabs up and you can pull the board away from the screen gently. Gently. I'm not reusing anything other than the motherboard. I recommend doing a quick clean of everything before we get in too deep. Don't forget to do the other side. Now we can struggle to open the case that RGRS sends their mod kits in. Again, use code JAKE for 10% off store-wide at RetroGameRepairShop.com. It helps us both out. You should always test your mod kits before fully installing everything, but I'm not a dweeb. I don't need to test it. Mama didn't raise no bitch. But seriously, can we stop making these kits that let you change the color palettes on Game Boys that play in full color? From here, take this little board and add solder to each of these points. Then you can add each of the 5 included wires to each of these points. Next, I set the screen lens down and set the shell on top. This will help keep dust away when we put the screen in. Now we can peel the yellow edges of this double-sided tape and line the notches up with the notches on the shell. Press down on the edges and pop out the rectangle. Set it back down on the lens and peel the white off. Don't forget to add the insulation film to the back of the screen and remove the other protective film from the front. Then you can gently set the screen down along the notches on the left. Make sure it's in the top left corner and the orange connector is in the bottom right. Carefully connect the little board to the screen and then you can stick these god-awful touch sensors down here. Next, I recommend laying everything out like this. We're going to add some solder to TP2 and then solder the select wire to it. Then grab the ribbon cable that fits your GBA and slap it in the little board. You can use the other insulation film to cover up the little board and hold it down. I also recommend marking your wires now so you don't get them mixed up. Then you can drop all of the buttons and membranes in. If you've ever watched my live streams, I always forget this little guy. It's most likely with the screws. Then we can put the motherboard into position. You can also put those Phillips screws in to hold everything together. Now that it's all secure, we can plug the screen in. As great as my hand looks, I'm sorry it's all out of focus. Now is when I would flip it over and put that screen lens on. Hopefully there's no dust or fingerprints. Now we can solder the ground here or any other ground spot on the board, the L wire to here, second from the inside, the R to here, and lastly the AV wire here to pin 3. I recommend taping the wires down so they don't get in the way of anything. Then you can put the rest of the buttons back in and put the back on. Don't forget that the Phillips screw goes in the battery compartment. magically put these 6 other screws back in, and we are done. I like to test all the buttons to make sure everything is working properly. If you need any more help with this, Retro Game Repair Shop has a brief picture guide on their listing for this mod kit. And again, you can get 10% off with code JAKE. So that's how you output to the TV with AV cables. Slap the included cable into the link port and headphone jack, and you can output the TV via composite. If you need to, use an AV to HDMI adapter like this, then you can use the HDMI to plug into your TV, or in this case, a capture card like my Elgato. And like I said in the beginning, you can also use this kit to finally play your GBA video carts on the big screen. Anyone end up like the fool who ripped his pants? I have chills. I really just sat here and watched it all. I'm not going to go over how to set up the stream software or anything like that. I think you can take it from here. I believe in you. And by the way, this mod kit isn't exclusive to the GBA. You can also do this to the original Game Boy and the dreaded SP. There are now even HDMI kits for the Game Boy Advance and the Game Boy Color. We don't talk about them. Thank you to Sean for being my last custom order. Again, I'm not taking any more custom orders, so please stop asking. But you can find Sean's Twitch channel linked somewhere in my messy description. There will be tons of links with all the stuff I talked about today, plus the new merch drop. If you've been waiting for the Ditto Face merch, it's finally up on the website, retroremastered.com. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe. If you want your own not custom Game Boy, check out the bi-weekly modding streams every Monday and Wednesday at noon Pacific. Special thanks to these folks for supporting the channel with your wallets. If you didn't know, there is a brand new exclusive video for you guys, and there's going to be a room tour coming exclusive to members and patrons later this month. So if you want to see that, hit that join button down below. And if you found this tutorial helpful, listen to Brittany. So like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Mama didn't raise no. I'm a nerd. Yes, I know. Mama did raise a though.